Hello, and welcome to Final Boss Fight. My name is Jeff, and tonight we return to Masks of Nyarlathotep. I'll be the Keeper of Arcane Law for this campaign. You may refer to me as the Keeper. And I'm joined by our hardy band of investigators. I'm joined by Brian Corey Dragon
Hello.
and by Robin
Oh yeah.
and by Stanza.
Good day.
Yeah, Ben, unfortunately, is not able to be with us this evening. So, without further ado, Brian, would you give us the recap, please?
Mhm. Our new companion, Zoe Kepra, having been brought up to speed, we continued on our adventures. At that moment, coming down to breakfast, the hotel concierge had letters for us. We were informed of Hilton Adams's exoneration and the end of the Vane family. We then intended to go to the Blue Pyramid Club and the Egyptian Curiosity Shop, the latter owned by a Monsieur Bonham. Arriving at the shop, we found it as a replica of the shop in New York, and Monsieur Bonham a dead ringer for Lester Goodman, if he is not Goodman himself. Bonham attempted to sell some tourist replica trash to us, and we learned that the Blue Pyramid Club has been running 3 or 4 years. Bonham told of Nephrim Ka, whose spirit appeared before Akhenaten to resume the cult of a forgotten god, with Akhenaten striking his name from history as a result. After passing the afternoon peacefully, we made our way down to the Blue Pyramid Club at 5 o'clock. We got our club membership cards, and it turns out the people there know absolutely nothing about Egyptian history. It was inquired if Zara Shafiq was in, and she was not, with it being stated there is no schedule for when she is in. While we were there, one of the belly dancers left us a note asking to meet her later near midnight. We were also directed to 76 Waldorf Street. After that, we went to meet the belly dancer. She gave her name as Alicia and informed us that the Brotherhood of the Black Pharaoh has eyes and ears everywhere, having gotten her boyfriend. She told us about her boyfriend's murderer, a large, clean-shaven Londoner whom the police won't do anything about. Alicia also informed us that Zara is one of the leaders of the Brotherhood of the Black Pharaoh, telling us that once a month a truck pulls up, a bunch of customers get in, Zara with them, and it drives off, seemingly on a new moon. In other words, she warned us to stay away from Zara and the club, despite us being there to put an end to the murders.
Thank
And
you.
that's it.
Thank you very much. I think you got
You're welcome.
most of it there. Yeah. So we begin on the morning of Sunday, the 15th of February, 1925. What would you like to do today?
Go down to the police station.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And what would you like to do at the police station?
I guess try talk to Barrington about Isha Hassam, who's fearing for her life.
Okay, I'll move us to the London map. So you do, it's probably another nice, easy walk along the Thames. The Thames is very nice to walk along. And as I said before, the Scotland Yard is around this area. I don't think it is. There's a number 40 on the map. It's not quite number 40. It's just a bit ahead, just a bit before number 40. Probably around this area here. Can't quite see it on the map. In between number 33, just where number 38 and number 40 join together. That's probably where Scotland Yard is. And you arrive there, and there's not that many people there because it is indeed a Sunday. Let me just get the Syrinscape up for this, for Scotland Yard. There we are. And the desk sergeant recognizes Martin and Tim. We'll say that Denver is back at the hotel. The desk sergeant recognizes Martin and Tim. Doesn't recognize Zoe, but he says, you're back. What can we do for you this morning?"
I don't suppose we can speak to is it Sergeant Barrington? Is that the title?
Inspector Barrington.
That's probably it, yeah.
One moment, I'll see if he's available. Picks up the phone and goes, Gov, I've got those people back here again. Do you want me to send them up? Right you are. You can go up and see them.
Thank you kindly.
So you go
Thank
up and
you.
Barrington. I'll just show you the picture of Barrington again. Barrington's sitting at his desk. He's probably got a lot of paperwork. Even though it is a Sunday morning, he's still there and he's still quite busy. He looks up as you come in and goes, "Oh, Mr. Linwood, Mr. Sullivan. I was very sorry to hear about Mr. Locke. You have my condolences. Oh, is this a new friend you've got with you?
Yes. Zoe Kepra.
I see. They've roped you into this little this little party of theirs as well. Well, what can I do for you this morning?"
Oh, oh, last night we spoke to someone who was fearing for her life, and we were wondering if there was anything you could do to help Elisha Hassan.
Fearing for her life, you say? The name's not familiar to me. Who is
Well,
she?
apparently her boyfriend was one of the murders, you know.
I see. Well, it's definitely a valuable witness we'd like to speak to. Where can we find this Yelisa Assam?
No, we met her at the Blue Pyramid Club.
That does present some difficulties. The Blue Pyramid Club is quite popular with the somewhat influential members of society. Do you believe her life is in danger?
She certainly believes it is.
Well,
and I'm concerned. I'm concerned.
Well, I can't make any promises, but I'll try and put one or two of my officers keep a watch on the club. If anything happens, I'll make sure to let you know. We are quite tight at the moment for manpower, so I can't make any promises.
Yes. And what reports would you have on missing person cases?
People go missing every day, Mr. Sullivan.
Yes, but in this case, it seems to be a large number. We've been informed that on the night of the full moon, a van comes up from the Blue Pyramid Club.
New moon.
New moon.
We've certainly not had any reports of people going missing, Mr. Sullivan. Do you know if these people were going under duress or were they going willingly?
Unfortunately, no.
That was something that Alicia told us.
Yeah, that was one of the things she told us about.
I see. Again, it's not something I can really stick my nose into unless a formal complaint is made. However, like I say, I'll keep the club under observation, so if anything untoward does happen, at least we'll have some warning of it.
I don't suppose you have any knowledge of this. What was that group called again that Alicia mentioned? The Brotherhood of the Black Pharaoh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that name has come across. I believe I know you weren't here last time, Miss Kepra, but I believe I told your companions, Mr. Locke, that I did get wind of this name, the Brotherhood of the Black Pharaoh, and I spoke to Edward Gavigan of the Penhew Foundation, and he said that there is no such thing, that historically there was a Brotherhood of the Black Pharaoh, but it died out a long time ago and it's not around today.
Yeah, we also heard that Zara Shafiq was of the same opinion, so like trying to hint that this should indicate that you should doubt this.
Well, I don't take people's word for things. I do like to have things corroborated, but as I say, Edward Gavigan is a well-known expert Egyptologist, so I'll be inclined to trust his word more than most people's. If you can bring me some definite proof of any misdeeds by Mr. Gavigan or even Miss Shafiq, then I'll certainly look into them.
Well,
what can you tell us about Monsieur Bonham?
Oh, Mr. Bonham. I'll tell you the truth, Mr. Sullivan, I'm not that interested in all this Egypt. What do they call it? Egyptomania? that's going around nowadays. It's all a load of tat, basically. It's just things designed to look good. I have spoken to Mr. Bonham in connection with the what the papers are calling the Egyptian murders, but he was just told me that he was just there to make a buck off a gullible, in his words, make a buck off a gullible tourist.
And how long has he been here exactly?
It's hard
More
to
than 4
say.
years for sure.
It's hard to say how long he's been here, to be honest. It's one of those shops that when you see it, you forget when it appeared. It just seems to have been there all along. He's a very odd character, though. He does make me feel uncomfortable when I'm speaking to him.
Really? Because he seems a really helpful person when I spoke to him.
He's always been very helpful to the police as well. You just come away and you think there's something not quite right, but can never put your finger on it. But that's no reason to arrest anybody.
I was going to say I didn't get that impression at all.
I don't trust him. I don't trust that blasted twin of his in New York.
This sounds like a personal vendetta, Mr. Sullivan. I prefer you to keep those out of our business, if that's okay.
Well, we'll hopefully have some evidence for you about the Brotherhood, Zara, and the rest in 8 days.
That's a very specific time frame, Mr. Linwood.
Well, that's when the new moon is, ain't it?
You're not superstitious, are you? You don't strike me as a superstitious sort.
I think he's very superstitious.
Literally has done a new reading of it from the stars about how this current adventure will go.
He carries around some sort of Taruka deck, I believe.
Barrington just shakes his head. My brother would have loved meeting you. Well, sadly that's not possible now.
Oh well.
What happened to your brother?
You can see he shows you the photo in the corner, and I've shown you this. I've shown you this photo before. Captain Roderick Barrington, known as Bart. He says he had a trip to Istanbul in 1893, and it changed him. He was never quite the same person afterwards. And then in 1894, he was killed in a train crash from a train from London to Liverpool. We never found the body.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I was going to say, did he have many encounters with those people who wear... What are those hats called again? Fezzes?
He never spoke about his trip to Istanbul. Even though he tried to get him to open up about it, he never spoke about it.
Fair enough.
For more information on Captain Roderick Barrington and his adventures, see Horror on the Orient Express.
Thanks, editor's note.
Self-promotion ends here. Barrington... Barrington says that Barrington why did I just say that? He says, is there anything else I can help you with while you're here?
Yeah, if you haven't seen any just suspicious goings on or anything just in your day-to-day work, have you?
No more than usual, Miss Kepra.
Yeah, if you are putting watchmen out near the Blue Pyramid Club, try and make them discreet as well.
We know our job. We know how to be discreet.
I know. I've just... If there are nasties lurking there, we want as little bloodshed as possible.
I'll put some of my best men on it. I'll put some of my best men on it.
Temptation.
Go on. I can see it in your eyes. I can see it on your face.
I only remember one of the names. Okay, I'll control F my notes. Did I actually write it down? Wouldn't have to be a Corporal or Knobs and Sergeant Colin among those.
Are you asking him?
Sure, let's go for it.
You've heard of Sergeant Nobbs and Constable Colon?
We heard of them in passing during our investigations up north.
Well, they are. What's the most diplomatic way to put this? They're not the most fastidious of policemen, but they are reliable. They see everything, even though they may not be able to make connections, but they do see everything. If they see anything at the Blue Pyramid Club, they will report it. They will not let it go by.
So, are we off to the library, maybe? Or do we want to go see this Spice Emporium place? Was my other thought.
Do you have a pen with regard to the Spice Emporium?
Well, I know it's the other business Shafiq owns, isn't it?
I assume we're having this conversation after we've bid farewell to
you'll be on the way out, yeah, back on the streets, yeah.
Okay, because I'm about to discuss a crime. Just like you're thinking of maybe breaking in, or?
I was just thinking of going and visiting. I don't know why you think we'd be committing any crimes there. There's no need to poke the bear, so to speak.
Well, funnily enough, I have a feeling that breaking in while she's not in would be safer than. You can question that.
But if we're just going around to look around at the spices, then why would we need to break in? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Well, she's. Oh, you're thinking you could make a distraction, then one of us sneak off to try snoop. That's an interesting point. Okay, so we have the beginnings of a plan with regard to Empire Spices, and we also have potentially looking up occult stuff at the Penhew Foundation.
Both very valuable, very reasonable course of action. Which would you like to do first?
Does Tim Sylvan have a particular preference?
I'm fine with whatever.
Okay, I guess that means we're going for the Spice Emporium since like.
En route, can I try and I don't know. I want to try and I'm assuming there would be lots of pigeons or something about.
Yeah, there would be, depending which way
Can I try and coax one into my dress pocket or whatever?
You have enough crumbs.
Going a bit Mary Poppins. Why? What's the intention?
I'm plotting.
A pigeon plot.
Okay. This would be animal handling. Oh, you do have animal handling.
I do have animal handling.
Go on then, make me an animal handling roll. Hard success. Yep. You do quite easily manage to coax a pigeon into your bag, and you can feel it flapping away in there.
And I'm just soothing it as we go.
What you up to? I'm just noticing the flapping.
Oh, I just thought we wanted a little friend along.
Tim's just rubbing the bridge of his nose.
You, in the absence of Denver, you are now dad of the party.
Seems that way.
Okay. It'd probably take you, say it's 11:30 after coming out of Scotland Yard. Probably take you half an hour. So it's probably going to be shortly after midday when you arrive at Empire Spices. And it's a 2-story building. The address is 76 Wardour Street. And you do recognise, as you look around, you do recognise the building facing it as the same building that the Blue Pyramid Club is. There is a sign on the door, Empire Spices, proprietor Zara Shafiq, opening hours 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. 7 days a week.
Oh wow, 7 days a week. For a moment I was like, wait, a lot of places are shut on Sunday. Then we'd have to go for the break-in plan.
Mm-hmm. So, do you wish to enter the shop?
Yep.
Okay, so is the plan that we all
Yes.
go in at once, or only two of us?
Well, what exactly are we looking for? Because I figured our little friend could be a distraction if
Well,
we're needing to.
according to Yalisha, this is one of the leaders of the Brotherhood of the Black Pharaoh, so something occult.
Okay. Shall we head on in then?
Maybe
Okay.
evidence of where her residence is. That might be another place where she might keep all the occult stuff.
That is true.
You open the door and it's got like a little bell goes ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling when you enter. And the first thing that hits you is the scent. It's like a mix of different odors, perfumes, spices, incense, all like coming together. It's not unpleasant. It's unusual, but it's not unpleasant. And you enter, you see like little like incense sticks burning along walls. You see bins of spices. You see packets, jars, probably some more ornaments of the blue John that you're familiar with.
Hmm.
And at the rear of and towards the rear of the shop, just like leaning on the counter, you see this person. Hello, welcome to Empire Spices. Good day to you all. My name is Zara Shafiq. What may I do for you today? Would you like some spices? We have some new spices, exclusive spices from Egypt, some from as far out as China. We have many different ones from many different places. If there's anything you want, I'm sure we have it here.
Yeah. Uh, what are the Egyptian spices you've got?
Oh, shoot, I have a load. There's lots to choose from here. I don't actually have any names myself, so don't
Okay.
don't question me on names.
Oh, Jeff, damn.
I
No, you
know.
need to name every single Egyptian spice.
But she will like no, she will rattle off a list of like names of like all the spices that she has. Some of them you may have heard of, some of them you may not have heard of, depending on what circles you move in.
Okay. Okay, so that's the door. That's the door to the road, and that's the door to the back. But there's also an alley there. But we're in here now. Just like it's like quietly. It's like it's. Hmm.
Also, do you have any like bird feed? I was wanting to feed the pigeons later on.
Bird feed. Well, I'm afraid, madam, my none of my wares are suitable for birds.
Ah, that's a shame. That is a shame.
Let's put you on the map. Just put it right here.
Are we spotting anything other than this blue jade stuff, like in terms of kind of like things that are shown about in antiques or
It's just like, well, nothing sticks out at you. I mean,
Hmm.
the spices themselves and the various wares themselves are probably unfamiliar to you, but apart from that,
But are they all kind of coming across as natural spices? Nothing like that would obviously be poison or
Not in the front room.
not
So someone
no.
we can roll or something?
Um, no, I won't ask you to roll for it. All this, everything here is perfectly legit.
and do you have any like more unusual spices or tinctures?
do have. It depends what you mean by that, Madam.
Oh, I don't know, like something that could maybe put people to sleep or.
No, I'm afraid not, Madam. All my wares are suitable for human consumption.
No,
There's
I was
nothing
thinking more of in a medicinal sense, but
not here, I'm afraid. No.
natural remedies or whatnot.
Perhaps some of them could be used, but that's not the primary use for them.
Have you ever been to Egypt yourself?
Oh, many times. Have you ever been? Have you ever been, sir?
Yes, but I was wondering if you could answer me if you've ever been up to Amarna.
Bear in mind, Brian, I don't know Egypt, so don't try and. So if this is trying to catch me out, then please bear that in mind.
Yeah, Amarna, it was Akhenaten's capital.
She would know what you're on about. Zara Shafiq would know exactly what you're on about, but I don't.
This is educational for everyone.
It is, yes, we learn. Yep. Oh, Amana, that's historical, isn't it? That's where the Pharaoh Akhenaten had his seat power.
Yes, he built a new capital devoted to the worship of his new god Aten, the sun disk. Did hear something about him having had a vision of some myth or mythical legendary fellow, some
Oh, do you mean
Nephrim
that
Kakum or something like that?
are you referring to the Black Pharaoh?
Yes.
Well, that was a legend, as I recall, and there was indeed a brotherhood built up around him to worship him, but they died out long ago. You know, when I was a little girl growing up in Egypt, my grandmother would say that the Brotherhood would come and get me if I misbehaved. It's just a
So, so they're your typical boogeymen, then.
so yeah, very much so. There's always like the story if you disobey your parents, the Black Pharaoh will come and take you away.
So he was quite a sinister figure then.
Well,
Yeah.
that was that was part of the legend, wasn't it? It was like that
If
Akhenaten blacked out everything but Neferenkar's
indeed,
misdeeds, I suppose.
Well, if the Black Pharaoh ever actually existed, of course, there's no evidence to say that she did.
So where do these stories of the Black Pharaoh come from? If he
Oh,
never existed.
Who can say? Where do a lot of myths and legends come from?
Well, there's usually a grain of truth in them, isn't there?
Well, now I'm looking at Tim just like. Well, I thought there was evidence of the crimes of Neferencar left or something.
Tim just gives Martin a look that says, let's not say too much before saying.
Martin was like, wait, what? And just like, I thought, just like, yeah. Okay, but like, does get that one. Just like.
No, you're not the first people to show interest in that part of Egypt's culture. Some of those people from that Penhew Foundation, they were interested at one point as well. Have you visited them yet? They'd probably be able to tell you a lot more than I can.
Oh, yes, we've visited Toad's system myth, but if
We're thinking
Palafati,
of giving them another visit, yeah.
Well, it's well worth
if,
it, you
if,
know. Yeah.
if Palafates could say that Pegasus was just the name of a ship rather than some other way to rationalize a winged horse, well, then who can say what the Black Pharaoh might have been?
Indeed. Well,
What kind of things were the Penhew Foundation asking about exactly?
Oh, well, I don't know if you know this. They do send expeditions out to Egypt from time to time, and I do go in there to help give briefings on various climates, local customs, things to do, things not to do out there before groups head out. Um, in fact, there was that famous one that I gave one to in 1919. What was it? The Carlisle expedition, I believe it was.
Oh,
They come over from New York, led by Sir Aubrey Penhew himself. I didn't really have a chance to get to know them properly, but I did give them the usual briefing about local customs, what to do, what not to do, how
and
not to insult them.
just out of curiosity, what kind of things should we avoid doing if we ever were to visit over there?
If you ever were to visit over there, well, look, with a complexion like yours, madam, I'd say keep out of the sun. Um, try not to try not to insult anybody. They take those things very seriously over there. They still fight duels over there to this day. They can be very helpful, they can be very gracious, but they will expect some compensation in return. And above all, try not to step on any toes, either accidentally or deliberately.
And are there any kind of social faux pas or anything like that?
Yes, try not to insult anybody's ancestors. That's the most important thing I would have said.
Okay. So,
So you made the Carlisle expedition before they when they visited England before they moved on, right?
Yes, yes. I didn't. I say I didn't have a chance to get to know them properly, so I can't. There was that Carlisle himself. Obviously, he was in the papers a lot. Sir Aubrey Penhew, obviously. Um, note to self: camera switches at this point. There was that Doctor Robert Houston, I believe. He was Carlisle's personal physician. They had a photographer with them herself, Masters, I believe her name was. Yeah, I think that was the main members.
and do we know? Oh, no, never mind. They all got horribly murdered, didn't they, in the end?
So I read that in the papers. I was quite shocked to see that, to read that.
Hmm. I'll be right back. I'm just going to turn the light on.
Mhm.
So, okay, so the people that Zaro named, okay, so like there's Hypatia, Houston, Penhew, Carlisle. Were there 6 members of the expedition in total, or 5?
She's only telling you what
No,
she's
oh right, I was
yeah.
trying to remember. Well, okay, based on our knowledge, I mean.
Well, that's for you to say, really.
Okay, I only remember a 5th, which is so, but I wasn't sure if there was a 6th who was like muscle to help or something.
If there
I'm just
was, yeah, she probably wouldn't remember. She probably wouldn't remember that because, yeah.
I just find it interesting. So, like, given the theory of mine, there's like one particular mission.
Is there anything else I can do for you? Would you like to buy anything?
Yeah, I'll
No.
take a goes up to a random cooking spice
Mm-hmm.
and I'll have a however much of that would be reasonable for
And
like a meal or two.
yeah, she gives you a price for it. It's somewhat on the expensive side, but as she says, this is very exotic, so she's happy to like do just like a little scoop, put it into a little like jar for you. Tie it up because there you are. Um, I hope you enjoy that. It's got quite a tang on it. They use it at the Blue Pyramid Club quite a lot, so it must be good. They must like it there.
Well, if I enjoy it, you'll certainly be getting more of my custom.
I look forward to seeing you return then.
That's some confidence. Okay, so I get this like, oh. Are we actually going ahead with shenanigans, or are we going to keep it on the down low and go to the Penhew Foundation instead?
I'm assuming we've gone outside at that point.
Oh, if you've gone outside, then yeah, then I will bring us back to the London map. Can you all make me psychology rolls, please?
I apologize about dropping a Morna on you, Jeff.
That's all right.
I think
Martin.
using the ancient Egyptian name would have been even more alien.
That's okay. Like you say, we're here to learn, and I do enjoy learning. Martin, you get the feeling she wasn't telling the entire truth.
Yeah, I kind of guessed that.
Yep. She masked it very, very well. She masked it very, very well, but something about her, and you just managed to spot maybe a little twitch or something that she wasn't being entirely upfront with you. What you do with that information, that's up to you. You are, however, back on the London streets.
And I'm assuming the birds settled down.
Bird settle down a bit. Yep, yep. I think you open your bag and the bird is actually unconscious from the smells in the emporium.
Yeah, at some point while we're walking, I think our comment's like, I think we all know she wasn't being completely honest with us.
You picked up on something. She seemed honest to me, but...
Well, we already know that she's part of the Brotherhood of the... the Brotherhood. I'm just like suddenly like, not sure how much I should yell this stuff out in the open.
That is true.
And like, and given what you've caught up on what we know about the Carlisle expedition, so I'm thinking she was a lot more involved with that than she's letting on.
Yes.
I think she went with them to Egypt.
So, are you thinking she could have been the lady there? Was it
Mweru was the yeah.
Possibly.
Maybe. Could be.
Where are you making your way to?
I think we were heading for the Penhew Foundation. If that's
okay. That's only literally like 15, 20 minutes away, just the other side of Oxford Street. Yep. Number 9 on the map, that one is. Sorry, carry on, please. Yep.
Oh, okay, I'll try and remember. Okay. Train of thought, Mweru. Oh yeah. Like, from some of the evidence that was picked up before Martin joined, so like we know that. Okay, excuse.
Oh dear.
No, sorry, we're back. Yep, we're back. Yep. I completely empathise with that problem.
Yeah.
I thought that might have been what happened.
It was a cold water bottle interruption.
Very nice.
Okay. Oh yeah, from evidence that was gathered before Martin joined, we know that Carlisle met Mweru before they left for the expedition. Like, we got the letter from the shrink that he saw. I'm guessing that was Houston. I'm guessing, well, the records from Houston, because like I know that's like at the end of it, so like it was saying that Carlisle was pressuring the shrink to join the expedition. But yeah, so that would entail, and I can't remember. I can't remember what source it was. That's like we heard. There's like, according to that source, Emweru left that split from the party after they got to Egypt. So, assuming that's true, it'll be so like it would be very. It'll be Martin would be pretty sure based on that 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 it would be part of the group that visited London. So and
Martin, make me an intelligence roll quickly.
Yay.
Whether it matters or not, the person who told you that Emweru left the party taking all their funds was Edward Gavigan.
Oh.
And that's who's in charge of the
And
Penhew
I don't
Foundation
trust
now,
him.
isn't it?
I think he's involved. I think he's involved. I mean, like he's aware of the Brotherhood and claims it isn't around anymore. We know that's wrong. So like, I don't trust him. Like, I honestly expect he's part of the Brotherhood. To be honest.
You make your way to the Penhew Foundation, and the doors are closed outside opening hours, and there's a sign on it that says Monday to Saturday, 9 p.m. to 5 p.m. For outside hours, please ring for assistance.
Oh, so we could ring for assistance.
Ring.
A few moments,
Ring.
the door opens, and it's Thomas Kinnery, the secretary. Oh, Mr. Sullivan, Mr. Linwood, welcome back to the Penny Foundation. I'm sorry, Mr. Gavigan is out of town for a few days on business, but as you are paid up members, you are indeed welcome to use the library to peruse the exhibition room. There are not many people around, but I'm sure you're trustworthy enough. Oh, and a new person as well. Nice to meet you. My name is Thomas Kinnery. I'm secretary to Mr. Gavigan, the head of this foundation.
Charmed. Puts the hand out.
He's a bit okay.
Zoe Kepra.
Oh, please. Are you interested in Egyptology too, Miss Kepra?
All the animals of and mythical creatures of Egypt, to be fair.
Well, you've come to the right place then. You've come to the right place. Please come in. I hope you don't mind. I do have some business in my office to attend to, but please feel free to use the library and the exhibition room. And I'll move us to that place.
Ooh, lots of doors we don't have explored.
So, yeah, you obviously know the way to the library are these two locations here marked as library. And
this is the entrance.
That's the entrance there, yes. And of course, Tim and Martin, you remember that you were shown into Gavigan's office on the previous occasion.
And that's where the secretary is right now, right?
The secretary is not in that office. In fact, the door says Edward Gavigan, but the door is locked. You can see that the door is locked.
But it's an option at some point. Can prioritize the.
I was going to say, I'm feeling you're the chaos gremlin this campaign now.
Crimes! It's just like, I have stealth and locksmith. It's just like, I can do crime. I mean, like, a little bit anyway.
So, with that, what do you wish to do?
Start by doing the legal route.
Okay. You enter the library, and it is floor-to-ceiling books on Egypt, all parts of Egyptian culture, legends, geography, history, everything. What are you searching for in particular?
The occult, but especially anything particular to the new moon.
Okay. Are you all searching for that, or would anybody else like to search for anything individual?
Sure, I'll check too.
Okay.
I was going to say, Zoe would be looking for anything to do with, like,
Oh, I'll add the Black Pharaoh too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nephrinkar or
Oh yeah, the Brotherhood of the Black Pharaoh too.
and anything to do with the Brotherhood of the Black Pharaoh.
Okay.
Even if it's just like folklore.
Can you all please make me library use rolls?
Mm-hmm.
Nope. I had a couple of good rolls already today. Oh no!
Remember the rule. Remember the rule tip I sent earlier on in the day.
I only have 39 luck.
Well,
Unless people think that I should use 14. I mean, like,
what
wait, is
I
it equal? Wait, remind me.
I
Is
have
it does it have to be
54.
equal or does it have to be lower?
equal or lower. If you
Okay.
match it, you pass.
Okay.
Alternatively,
Could
what
I
I will,
try pushing the rule potentially?
um,
I'm not sure I recommend that for you, given you have the lowest library use roll of
you know
us.
what? You know what? You're in a library. There's no time pressure. It's just going to take time.
Cool.
Okay.
It's just going to take time. It's probably going to the time. If we say like the time is now, say 2 o'clock, it's probably going to take you to about 4 o'clock or like even 5 o'clock
Fair.
to actually
I mean,
find
like, didn't really have a pressing plan for after this, to be honest.
So, I'll give it to Tim actually. Tim, you
Tim
said
does
you were
have the
looking,
best library use.
and you said you were specifically looking for something to do with the Black Pharaoh.
Mm-hmm.
You search book after book after book, and you find no mention of the Black Pharaoh, apart from one thing that just catches your eye just you turning the page. Like you picked up like a random book, just like skimming through it, and it's like catches you out the corner of your eye, Black Pharaoh. Um, I'll share this with you. You just need to read the text underneath. That gives you the relevant part.
Sakara Scuttlebutt, to the editor of the proceedings, etc. Dear Sir, rumors continue to persist regarding the French tourists involved in the incident at Sakura. So badly handled by Mr. Howard Carter, the events of which led to his resignation as Chief Inspector of Lower Egypt earlier this year. It is beyond the scope of this letter to comment on whether or not there is any truth to the tourists having been members of an occult society so beloved by the French in the latter part of the 19th century. However, we can say with certainty that there is not and never has been any corroborated evidence of the so-called Black Pharaoh who ruled during the Third Dynasty. This figure emerges merely from garbled folk tales used to frighten naughty children in the same way that we use stories of Black Shuck and Black Annis in dear old England. Yours faithfully, J.O. Kinnaman.
And
J.O. Kinnaman.
you don't find any other reference to any Black Pharaoh or anything in this entire library.
Would the name J.O. Kinnaman mean anything to me?
No, it wouldn't really. No, it just seems to be someone who just wrote this letter into this journal, into this publication.
Interesting is France, because I mean, I was like, I've got records of potential destinations, and the one that's kind of sticks out as not quite fitting is Paris, and I'm like, I'm not 100% sure where I got that. Where I'm like, oh, we've got a corroboration, but we might have to go to Paris.
Well, it says French tourists, so
Yeah, that's what I mean.
as you pointed out that I said once in a previous episode, Paris is not on the list, I'm afraid.
Oh, right, I must have forgotten that.
Yep.
Oh, we've got plenty on the list anyway, so got a big old itinerary. So
Zoe, according to the map here, you're nearest the door. You look out, and as I say, it's coming to 5 p.m. There is nobody else around that you can see.
Okay. I'll point this out to everyone else. If we're wanting to do anything sneaky, now might be the time to do it.
Oh, guess we can give it a shot. And so, like, not really a bit of time to check.
Yes.
Okay,
So,
let's. Yeah.
And I'm going to hand the bag to Martin and just say, if You need to get out of there quickly. That's what the bird's for.
The smoke bomb!
No.
Alright. So is it here that the locked door is, or?
Yes, the door that's to Gavinger's office is locked.
I'm going to remain in the library for the time being.
Okay, I guess. May I roll locksmith?
Plausible deniability.
You may roll locksmith, yes.
Let's see how this goes.
Tick.
Yeah.
Door opens into a little waiting area that you remember last time, and then there's a further door inside.
And is this door locked or not?
No, it isn't.
Good.
Because like
excessive.
It wouldn't make sense to, because they say the outer door to the corridor is locked. There's no reason for this one to be locked as well. So, do you enter?
Well, I look back and I try signal anyone watching from the library that's sort of like that I've got the door in case anyone wants to join me.
Yeah, Zoe will join.
I hand the bag back carefully.
Tim. Yes. Okay.
I try to close the door to make it look innocuous.
Perfectly reasonable. So the office is as you remember it. I will remind you what there is here. In one corner, you see a safe, a floor safe. There is a desk, a wood-paneled desk. The walls are wood-paneled, and there's a couple of large oil paintings, the Egyptian pyramids, a view of the Nile. Along the top end, we'll call it the north end of the room, there are closets, 3 closets. There is a desk with some locked drawers and a photograph sitting on the desk. So you've got your desk, you've got the closets, you've got the floor safe.
Can I roll a spot hidden?
Yes, roll me a spot hidden, please.
Monkey flipper.
What?
Why
One
don't
luck
you
if
use
you
one
want
Do
it.
you want to spend a 1 luck on that?
Yes.
Sharp eyes on you.
So you're looking around at the room, and you see the floor safe. You're not sure. You think that floor safe is unlocked.
Oh.
Well, now, what have we here?
Do you open the floor safe?
Yes.
The floor safe contains a packet of white £1 notes, and as you turn the top few over, you see that Gavigan has handwritten his signature on the back, signed them all. In total, there are £100 notes here.
Huh. What does this indicate? What does that mean? What use would someone have for something like this?
Maybe there's a...
Like, does this mean he's paying someone, or?
Maybe there's a correspondence somewhere we can...
Why would they sign the notes, is my question. I don't know if that's something of the time period, maybe, or...
Yeah, my first thought is that it's like a marked bill, but that's a funny thing to do.
While Tim's investigating the floor safe, Martin and Zoe, where are you investigating?
Well, I'm gonna...
Go on. You go first.
I'm gonna try lockpicking again.
What are you lockpicking?
One of the desk drawers.
Okay, I don't think you need to. You can roll if you want to, but I don't think it's just going to be particularly hard. Roll it.
Okay, I'm just nervous now. Damn it!
Probably just takes time more than anything else.
Okay.
Again, because I say there's nobody here. There's no pressure. You open the drawer, unless you want to try and push the roll.
No, I'm more worried about making sure someone's keeping half an ear out in case the secretary comes a checking.
Okay. In which case, it takes you a lot longer than you expect. But you open a drawer and there is a telegram inside.
Ooh, What does it say?
I am your singing telegram. Bang.
Bang. Unfortunately, this one does not sing. So if you want to read that one out, please, Martin.
Yep. Okay. Okay. Post office telegrams. Ooh.
Just
100. I was just noticing it said Cairo at the top. Edward Gavigan, Penhew Foundation. Geyser dig well, all as planned. Work apace at Mycerinus. Thank you for your assistant. Most helpful, Dr. H. Clive.
Store that one away for later on. And as you're at the desk, you see the photograph on the desk. It is a photograph. It's in a silver frame. It's of looks like a country mansion, probably about 3 floors high. And you can just see the name written in the corner, Misr House. That's MISR House.
Very strange to picture a house on someone's desk. Oh, we have 2 things to potentially investigate then. A house and a name.
And what is in the closets? Or cupboards?
There are 3 closets, left, middle, and right. You're going to do all 3, so I'm not even going to ask you to pick which one.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm going to do all 3.
The left one holds a series of wine bottles of various vintages. The right one holds a decanter and a load of glasses of various types. The middle one is completely bare, not even any shelving in it.
Is there any kind of signs in the dust what might have been in the middle closet at all?
Make me a spot hidden roll, and I'll require a good one for this. Okay, that's fair enough. We'll go with that.
I don't even know what that is.
That was an extreme success.
Oh, yeah. Very good. I am definitely marking that off.
Oh, most definitely mark that one off. You look at this, because it's strange, because you see like each side has like stuff in it and shelving in it. This one is completely bare. It's like you're running your hand along it and you find this little catch halfway down along the back wall, a little catch. And you press the click, and the back of the closet swings open into a short passage.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Good find there, Zoe.
At the rear of this passage is another door.
Are we? I guess the question is, are we done in the office? Like, how? So like you check the safe, you check the cupboards. I assume I did all the checking of the desk.
Yes, yeah, you found the telegram there. Yep.
All right then.
I will ask, what are you doing with the money? Are you doing anything with the money?
Maybe put it back so it isn't found missing.
Yeah,
and have people searching for it.
I'm trying to remember what is the photography skill again? I'm just trying to remember. So
Art and craft photography.
Art and craft. I'm just trying to find where that is.
It'll be on the far right column, I think it is. That's where the special skills are listed.
Okay. I might take a photo of this money, because like I'm thinking like I have not been using my camera this campaign so
I'm
far.
not gonna. Yeah, don't need to roll for that. I'm just gonna let you do that. You just like take some photos of the place as you see it. Again, this door in front of you is not locked.
Again.
Okay.
I'm assuming into there.
Yep, sorry, I'm just going to uncover this for you. So you enter this room, and it's full of boxes, crates, old furniture, rolled up rugs. Very dusty, but it's like floor to ceiling with all this junk. There's a thin layer of dust, makes it look like they haven't been used for a long time. But you notice that where the door you've just entered, it's like that's been cleared of dust. Like there's a path that's been cleared of dust through this room.
Follow it.
Yeah, I was going to say follow the path of non-dust.
You follow the path of dust, and it ends at a sarcophagus.
Oh, right.
Oh boy.
What do you wish to do?
Let's examine the outside of it first before we do anything rash.
Yeah, I think I'll roll archaeology.
Okay.
Now's your time.
Now is your moment, Tim.
Well done.
Woo!
Tim, in fact, I'll give this to you anyway. This is not a real sarcophagus. It's quite clear this is not a real sarcophagus. As you look at it, you can see that the main part of it, the main body of it, is made from stone, maybe granite. But the two eyes are not. They're made of something different. And it almost looks like they're separate, as if they could move or you could press down on them. Do you wish to do so?
Is there something that I can press down on them with without using my actual fingers?
Oh, yes.
I pass you a pencil.
Yep, there we go. There we go. Martin to the rescue.
Gotta make my notes of something.
Okay, using the pencil, I press down on the eyes, or one of them, anyway.
You hear this whirring sound, like an electric motor, and the whole sarcophagus moves aside to reveal a trapdoor with a set of stairs leading downwards.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Completely out of track.
You all right there, Stanza?
I'm trying to remember the name of that one Dark Souls swamp.
I have not played Dark Souls, so I can't help you, I'm afraid.
But I just remember that is like a hidden thing behind a hidden thing is how you find that. As I heard, because I didn't get far in Dark Souls 1.
Hidden thingception.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a photo of this open sarcophagus before we go down.
Very well. You go down and it's in darkness, so you will need your torch. But as you reach the bottom of the stairs, can you all make me luck rolls, please?
Oh boy, my worst stat.
Okay.
Nope.
Did I even click?
I'll give it to Tim if you don't mind, because Tim got the higher success. Tim, as you exit the stone steps into this dark room, you put your hand on the wall to steady yourself, and you feel a light switch.
Hello? I turn the light switch on.
You turn the light switch on, and the room is immediately illuminated. This is a very well-appointed room. You are greeted with well-maintained furniture. You see a desk with a chair in front of it. You see a pair of easy chairs in one corner with a table on them. You see stacks of crates and boxes. You see an ornate chest. You see a bookcase, and you see an array of artwork hung on the walls.
Jason.
Check out that bookcase, I guess.
Yeah.
There's plenty in here to look at.
Yeah.
So, yeah, what seeing this, so just run down that again. You see a desk, you see chairs, you see the bookcase, like I said, you see crates, you see an ornate chest. To start.
I'll go check the desk.
Tim is checking the desk.
Going for the bookcase.
Zoe would look at the standard crates first.
Standard crates. Very good. Okay, so we'll begin with Tim. Tim, you go to the desk, and the drawers on this desk are not locked. You find a number of bundles of used £5 and £10 notes, totaling approximately £2,000, which for that time period is a heck of a lot.
More than is a safe.
Mm-hmm. You find a couple of false passports. You find a .32 revolver and a box of ammunition. And underneath the desk, as you're looking, you find a metal box that measures 2 feet by 2 feet by 1 foot. It's not locked, but it is closed.
Can we? Do we recognize who's on the passports?
You wouldn't recognize the names on the passports.
Well, I mean, I meant the photos on the passports. Yeah.
You get the feeling that they're in preparation. They're not actually ready for use yet, but they're in preparation if they need to be.
I'll take the false passports.
Okay.
To turn them over to the police.
Very
Yeah,
good.
that is evidence of something going on.
You've got the metal box as well, if you wish to investigate that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very well. The metal box contains various receipts for goods and services, including some to Henson Manufacturing in Derby. In fact, I can show you one of these receipts.
Okay.
This receipt in particular is for an expensive cast iron safe. There's nothing particular to read on it. It's just that it is a cast iron walk-in safe delivered and fitted at Henson Manufacturing in Derby.
Oh.
Is that the floor? So that's not the floor safe upstairs. It's a bigger safe somewhere.
You also find receipts from Ferris and Sons of London for the 6-month hire of a truck, and a letter from a Mr. Puneet Chowdhury. I'm going to put this one in the chat because this is somewhat tricky to spell. A Mr. Puneet Chowdhury. Of Ropemakers Fields, Limehouse, which is in London, relating to the warehousing and shipment of sundry antiquities to Shanghai aboard a ship called the Ivory Wind.
Wait, wasn't one of the clues like a photo of a ship?
It was. Not necessarily the same ship, but it was. And right at the very bottom,
What was the ship called again? Sorry, Ivory Wind.
The Ivory Wind, yes. Right at the bottom of this steel box, you find a business card, which I will now show you.
Hmm. 76 Waldorf Street. Waldorf Street, Empire Spices.
Does it say what it was for?
No, it's just a card with nothing on the back.
I'll take the card and the receipts.
Mm-hmm.
What does the letter say?
Sorry, the
that was in the
Puneet Chowdhury, the Ropemakers Fields letter?
Yeah, it's the warehousing and shipment of sundry antiquities to Shanghai aboard the Ivory Wind.
That's fine. I just wanted to make sure I hadn't missed anything there.
Ropemakers Fields, Limehouse. Which could be another place you might want to visit.
Yeah, I'm making notes. Just like we've got Derby is a bit far, I assume. I don't know the South, but there is First and Sons and Ropemakers Fields.
You have been up to Derby quite recently.
Oh, huh.
I'll go with Zoe next, actually. You were looking at
Mhm.
crates, weren't you?
Yes, I was just having a rummage through, see what I could find in there.
Okay. A lot of crates have been emptied. However, there are two crates that have not been opened. One is quite tall, the other is quite small. You look at the labels on the crates. The tall crate is labeled Ho Fang Import Export 15 Kaoyang Street, Shanghai, China.
I might appreciate some of that written down.
Yes,
So, yep,
please.
yep. It's Ho Fang
It's looking
Import
increasingly likely that China will be our next destination.
Export.
Yeah.
So Ho Fang Import Export. Um, I'll just put down Shanghai because you probably I can tell you what the proper address is afterwards, and you'll probably come across it. And underneath is written for the attention of the Honourable Ho Fang. Um, the smaller crate is labelled to Randolph Shipping Company, Port Darwin, Northern Territory, Dominion of Australia.
Oh no!
I'll write this one down. Company, and I'll just put down Australia. Oh, sorry. You get the point, I think. Um, they both look like they can be opened quite easily if you're curious to see what's inside.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yay.
We'll
So
start with the tall one.
you open the tall one, and what's inside is a statue, but it's a very unusual looking statue. It
Mhm.
is a bulbous creature wearing um, an Asian rice hat, and it looks like underneath the hat there's a snake pit of tentacles bursting forth. The surface of it kind of shimmers as if it's oil. Can you make me a sanity roll, please, as you view this?
Yep.
Oh, thank goodness.
Just for, Zoe, just for Zoe, not for anybody else, because Zoe's the only one seeing it.
Oh,
Zoe, that is 1d3 sanity loss, please.
Two.
Two sanity loss. And he kind of like dropped the lid in shock.
And you just hear like a, oh, it's cute.
You drop it with a squeak.
Yeah.
Moving on to
Excited
this
little squee.
moving on to the smaller crate.
Yes.
Um you see that underneath the shipping label are handwritten the words personal to Mr. Randolph. Again, it's easily able to be opened. And inside there is a 16-inch, so just over a foot high. It's a representation of a fat, dragon-like figure with an evil-looking head fringed by tentacles. And this provokes another sanity roll.
Oh, that looks like Cthulhu.
That is.
Yeah. Yeah.
So another sanity roll, please. And you're fine with this. Yep. This one you're absolutely fine with.
You can give it a cuddle if you want.
How big did you say it was?
Um, about 16 inches long.
So that's about 15 centimeters, roughly, isn't it?
16 inches, it's about 45 centimeters.
Oh, 45 centimeters. So it's. I'm assuming I've got a bag.
You've got a bag.
I'm going to put it in there.
As you touch it, you feel an odd tingle passing through your arm and torso, like it's like almost like an electric shock passing through your arm and torso.
Mm-hmm.
Um, okay.
Okay, I wasn't sure if something else was going to happen. Not yet,
Is
I
it like
suppose.
really painful, or is it just like a tingle?
No, just like something like static electricity.
Hey guys, look at this.
What is it?
I don't know, but it's cute.
Are you showing it to the other?
If you
Are you
say so.
Yes.
Are you showing it to the other two? Can the other two make me sanity rolls, please?
I'm good.
Some
Oh
of
no.
Tim's not.
Tim, roll me 1d2, please.
them. Okay. Whoops.
Slash roll. Tim does not think it's cute.
Zoe is going to put it in her bag.
Tim, do you have any Cthulhu Mythos skill?
Who?
Tim.
Tim. And Martin.
13?
Try if you want to, just to see if you can identify it.
Oh my god.
Nice.
You know what this is. You know this is Cthulhu.
Wait a minute. I know what that is.
What is it?
It's. I'm not sure how to describe it. It's like a god mixed with a demon and a monster.
Perfect new exhibition for the zoo.
It's called Cthulhu.
And as you say that, all the lights suddenly go out.
Damn
Only
Oh,
joking.
hell.
No, they don't. No, they don't. I just thought that'd be funny.
it. Ta-da.
Martin, bookcase, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Martin, these bookcases are made of fine walnut, and you see that there's like glass covering the shelves, protecting the books within. And you see a small stone jar tucked between two of the books. You see names written in German, French, Russian, Latin, and Spanish. Two names are in English, and there's also a collection of 15 scrolls. You see some of the names of the book are Equinox Divise, Book of Zion, and Liber Ivonis.
Book of what now?
Book of Zion. I'll write this down.
Zion.
I'll write this down.
And the third one?
So there's Equinox
Yeah, that's probably a good shot.
Divise, Book of Zion, and Liber Ivonis.
Those two my notes.
And there, as I say, there are 15 scrolls that look like they're crumbling with age.
What did you say so there's like, what are the names in all these languages written on? Or are they author names?
There are no author names that you can see.
Okay, but you were saying about names in German, French, Russian, Latin,
the
Spanish.
names of the books are in German, French, Spanish.
Oh, okay. I'll probably leave the scrolls to Tim, who knows how to handle delicate artifacts.
Sure.
Okay.
Maybe the book of. I might pick up the book of Dzian.
Okay. Make a note that you have that, and we can look at that in a moment, or when you get a chance to have a look at it properly.
Okay, I guess I'll push him.
What you found there, Martin?
We found the extended collection. I hope it was like these 3 books, so like a lot of delicate scrolls
Chuck the
and
books in here, and Zoe holds out a bag.
I put the other 2 books in there. Okay. There's also that clay jar.
Chest. What jar, sorry?
Stone jar. That's between a couple of books.
Ah, I didn't hear that bit, but yeah.
Okay.
Well, I misspoke. I said clay, but it's stone.
You open the jar, and it looks like it contains a quantity of black-grey dust.
Is the lid anything special, or?
Not particularly, no.
Huh. I'm gonna carefully put the lid back on. It's like, not sure I trust that.
Would Zoe have any idea what the dust could be if she's looking over Martin's shoulder?
Make me a Cthulhu Mythos roll.
Ooh,
nice.
I was going for natural world, but
well, now I want to roll Cthulhu Mythos.
Okay, give it a go. Yep.
Yay.
Nope.
Oh, I'm impressed that Zoe has that much already. Okay, feels. Nah, it was a long shot.
Well, you can still burn luck on it.
7 luck.
Go for it.
Fine.
Okay. You're looking at this powders, and suddenly you think you've read something. You're not quite sure where you know the knowledge from. Maybe you read about it before. Maybe someone told you about it before. This is called the powder of Ibn Ghazi. Another one for you to write down in the chat. Of Ibn Ghazi. And you know that what it is used for is to show invisible creatures. If you throw this on a creature that is invisible, it will stick to that creature and make it visible for a brief time.
Might actually want to take this for showing invisible things.
That could always be useful. Not that I've ever seen an invisible thing, but
I work on that fog beast.
Potentially.
Let's see, you've got the scrolls as well. Do you want to do anything with the scrolls?
I think we're leaving them for Tim to handle.
Okay.
I mean, I might try open one, I suppose.
You open one, and it appears to be written in. Do you know any Latin?
No.
Okay, we'll go for the one that's in Old English. It's a poem of praise to an entity called the Lord of the Woods. Open the other if you look at the other if Tim was to look at the other scrolls, he would see that 3 have been written in Arabic, 4 have been written in Latin, 2 have been written in some form of medieval French, and the one that you've got in Old English. And they all seem to have the same structure, the same like line structure.
Could I roll for French?
Yes, please.
I mean, it's modern French, but then whatever.
We'll
Hey,
take it.
yo, oof.
Oh, sadly not. I'm afraid
And I
not.
guess that I guess that is realistic.
Yeah, medieval was a long time ago.
Mm. Um, Probably more appropriate for Tim. There's another there's another five scrolls here out of 15. 10 we've discussed, and five scrolls. One is written in Greek, one is written in Egyptian hieroglyphs, and the last three are written in Arabic.
Okay, I'll roll archaeology. Hard success.
These are very, very, very old scrolls, probably from a long time ago in Egypt. Some of them, the hieroglyphs one is definitely from a long time ago in Egypt. The Arabic ones you can't quite date, but they look to be the same age.
Could I potentially date the Egyptian one to a specific dynasty?
It's hard, but from the style used, you can pin it down to third or fourth dynasty.
Hmm. Now, what was that dynasty? It was the third dynasty that kept coming up in regards to the Black Pharaoh, wasn't it?
I
You'd
believe
know
so.
best.
Yes, it was. This, if I'm not mistaken, this one is from either the third or fourth dynasty.
So it could be useful. Shall we just pocket them all?
Yes.
You don't have a bag of holding, unfortunately. Not that
You're gonna
game.
have to pick and choose.
I'll take the Egyptian one.
As far as you can see some artwork lining this room, but apart from that, the only other thing is this ornate chest that you haven't
Yes.
investigated yet.
Big fancy.
Yeah. Zoe's gonna kind of go up and be like, "Oh, this is pretty."
Okay. This chest you can see is carved of very elaborate sandalwood, inlaid with silver depictions of, stranger for your line of work, weird creatures, some of which look like a bizarre cross between an ape and a lizard, with unnaturally extended arms.
Oh, these are such pretty carvings on there. I wonder if I'll ever find a creature like that.
Do they
Inside the
look do they look
so,
at all like the creature which we encountered with the painter?
uh no, they don't. No.
Okay.
Inside the box are two ornate silver daggers.
Ooh. Well, we always do keep thinking we want some new weapons, don't we?
Oh yeah, that was that gun.
Yes, there was a
Yes,
gun down
well,
here that you found.
I think better to deprive potential enemies of weapons. So
Yeah,
Yes.
this looks ritual stuff. So this looks like they might be sold for in 8 days.
yes, let's
Maybe
take
Denver would
these.
be able to use them. He's a
Yes,
scrapper, from what I understand.
take these knives, and if we and maybe if maybe discuss disposing of them in some way. So uh,
And if you want to dispose of them, one way is to possibly we could hand it into Barrington if we're already giving him evidence of being
yes,
involved in
Hear me out.
misgovernment.
We could potentially use them ourselves.
To do what?
I don't know. As I say, wouldn't be hidden away so deeply if they weren't mystical of some sort, or I don't know.
To call up a demon or to kill a demon?
Maybe get a demon to work for us.
Yeah, there is that folklore about werewolves and like being weak to silver. Well, we did reference werewolves before. Well, I imagine there's some kind of folklore about silver.
I think whatever we do, we need to take them with us.
No objections.
Yes, that's...
Is there anything else you wish to do down here? I believe you've covered everything.
Yes. What is that? What is the artwork of?
The artwork is, if you're looking at the artwork, it is of very, very strange creatures.
Oh, Zoe's specialty.
Very much so.
Anything I would recognize?
Very much not so. You do see pictures of one's like a dark winged beast, seemingly both leprous and scaly. You see a winged hulking beast with a dragon-like tail and a fang-ringed jaw. Maybe a group of prowling humanoid beings, but their eyes are too big on their faces. One picture depicts strange red, orange colored bursts of light that gather around what looks to be a tall, dark humanoid that looks like it's on fire. All strange creatures that you've never seen. And I'm going to have to ask, if you're looking at them that closely, Zoe, I'm going to have to ask for another sanity roll. Chipping away at it, that's a 1d2.
Well, we always knew Zoe probably wasn't going to last that long.
It's not too bad. But it's probably necessary to make you step back because, yeah, how would Zoe react to seeing these? Because they are not cute in the slightest.
Oh.
Challenge accepted.
I was going to say, Zoe would probably be like, I suppose they could be cute. Certainly, probably ones for the more ferocious aspects of my zoo, but if we ever find them,
Okay.
certainly would need to be handled with care.
With that, would you like to leave this place?
Yes.
Might be a good
Yes,
idea.
but I think before we kind of leave the officey area and on the way up, keep an eye out for anyone who might see us leaving.
I would say that
because his secretary was about.
due to the amount of time that you've been down there, I would say it's coming up on like 6:30, so well outside the hours, and the place is just deserted. No one else is around. The front door is locked, but it's locked with a latch on the inside, so it'd be very easy to.
I was gonna say, just before we go any further, is that a door to a room as well?
Where are you pointing? Sorry.
Where I'm pinging.
Above the libraries.
Um, it is, but there's a sign on it that says staff room.
Let's go
I
raid
think
the
we-
staff room. It could be a useful place to kip tonight if we are completely locked in.
Oh, as I say, the front door is locked, but it's locked. You can open it from
Right.
the inside and lock it
Okay.
again from the outside. Also, because I don't have anything listed here for the staff room, it's just there for flavour more than anything else.
Fair enough.
So you leave the Penhew Foundation, and night has fallen. It's still not foggy. If anything, it's probably a light drizzle in the air. As you're,
Sounds like it would be really nice right about now, actually.
I know, right? If
But
only.
yeah, should I put the powder in Martin's inventory, or is it?
Yeah, put it in,
Yeah.
put it in inventory. Yeah, yeah,
I've put the Cthulhu statue in mine.
yep.
I put one of the books.
Yeah. Where are you heading to? Are you heading back to your hotel at London Bridge?
I would assume so.
Might be good to pour over the books back there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can I have, well, marching order isn't the right word. What sort of walking order are you going in? Like three abreast, one in front, two behind? How do you think you'd be doing it?
I think Maya would just be chatting between the two. Not Maya. Zoe would be chatting between the two of them.
Sounds like
Okay.
three
Yeah.
abreast then.
Okay.
Mhm.
As you're walking along, there's still a few people out. It's still fairly busy, even though night has fallen. Martin, you feel somebody grab your arm, and you feel the sharp point of a knife pressing your back. Please do not make a sound. I've been instructed not to harm you. My employer wishes to speak to you.
Out of character, okay, but in character, just like I guess I let go with the arm. No wait. Why did I imagine we were arm linked? I guess I stop.
Okay. Zoe and Tim, you notice this and you turn and you see a young woman, Egyptian complexion, probably mid-20s, and she's got like one arm like linked through Martin's, but you can see that the other one is like, up against Martin's back. As I say, I've been instructed not to harm you. However, my employer does wish to speak to you on a matter of some interest for both of you.
Right.
Okay.
Please come with me. Do not try to struggle. You will not. My employer guarantees that you will not be harmed.
Tonight, I have a feeling this is
Can
our
I
friendly
make
warning.
some sort of insight check to see if I
Psychology.
actually believe that?
Psychology, yeah. Yep.
I go and do a psychology of my own.
Yeah, do a psychology, Brian.
Oh.
You get the feeling, you're not sure, but you get the feeling that if this person wanted you dead, you would already be dead.
Yeah, based on the wording, my assumption was like that it's the instructions stopping her from hurting us. Perhaps.
However, I would say that Zoe, you turn around so fast you accidentally trip over a loose paving stone. Can you make me a dexterity roll to see if you fall flat on your face?
Roll for humiliation.
Roll for humiliation, indeed. You managed to catch yourself in time. Yep.
I grab hold of Tim as I'm falling.
Tim manages to.
Oh.
The girl leads you through the streets down to Oxford Street, and you find yourself back at the entrance of Empire Spices.
Oh boy. Yep.
The girl says, my employer wishes to meet with only one of you. The others can take whatever precautions they deem necessary. They can watch the entrance, they can call for police backup, whatever. My employer guarantees the safety of the one who will be speaking.
But not the other two.
The other two, the other two will not be harmed. It is only Mr. Linwood here who my employer wishes to speak to. You may put up whatever watch you wish. You may take whatever precautions you wish, but my employer does wish to speak to Mr. Linwood tonight. Now.
Zoe's going to hand the bag over.
Okay. Very well.
Okay. It's like, okay, pigeon, books, daggers. Just mentally try and remember what's in there.
So, Martin, this girl knocks on the door, and the door is opened by this very heavily built man. You haven't seen him before. But the girl speaks to him in Egyptian, and he nods. He moves away, and shortly, Zara Shafiq comes to the door. Yes, Mr. Linwood, thank you for responding so promptly to my invitation. Would you please come upstairs? There is a matter of some interest that I wish to discuss with you.
Very well then.
I do guarantee you will not be harmed. You will be returned safely to your friends within a few minutes, within 15 minutes, half an hour.
No, that's certainly appreciated.
Very well. And she leads you through the shop, upstairs, to a rather well-appointed upstairs apartment. You see rugs, exotic rugs. You see cloths, blue and orange, blue and gold draperies. You see some of the Blue John ornaments everywhere, and Zara leads you into a room, obviously a lounge. And as you enter, you see an oil heater that keeps it a very pleasant temperature. You see a glass case that contains statuettes of Osiris, Bastet, Horus, and Anubis, Egyptian gods. You see in one corner a very ornate mirror in a gilt frame, and nearby you see a chest. You see a what would this be? This is no, a locked roll-top desk nearby. Zara indicates one of the sofas and says, "Please be seated."
Yeah, just like.
Would you care for some refreshments? I can have some tea brought up.
I'm just wondering, what they're just like. I'm not sure how to decide. What should I roll?
Allow me to come straight to business. In fact, perhaps I should lay my cards on the table. I was not entirely truthful with you earlier on. The Brotherhood of the Black Pharaoh is not dead in ancient history. It is alive and well, and I am its high priestess. There, I admit it.
Oh.
However,
Sorry, what was that?
however, I find myself in need of people of resourcefulness, and you and your friends have proven to be resourceful. Although I should caution you that the name of Mweru is not one that you should bandy about so lightly.
Oh, this is why I'm here.
Allow me to fill you in on a bit of history. You see, the Brotherhood of the Black Pharaoh has a chapter here in England, and as I say, I am its high priestess. Up to a few years ago, up to about 5 years ago, we were very happy to keep a low profile, very happy to conduct our business. But then Sir Aubrey Penhew came here and took over leadership of the Brotherhood of the Black Pharaoh over my protestations. While he is now sadly beyond our reach, his deputy has stepped up in his place. And not to put too fine a point on it, I would like you to, I should just say this bluntly, really. I wish for you and your friends to kill Edward Gavigan. However, this is a business arrangement, so you would need something in return from me. Let me see, it is now the 15th. If Edward Gavigan is not dead by the 24th, then you and your friends will die.
Ah, that's how this is.
Do you believe what she's saying, or are you a bit skeptical of this?
Honestly, I believe it with somebody just suddenly a person with knife behind me who could have just given me right there. Like, how many days did this? You said it was the 15th?
15th.
Okay. Okay, so that's okay, so that's the day after the new moon.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any questions you'd like to pose to her?
I don't know how much to push my luck here. Though we have the do we have the okay, huh, huh. Okay. So, what was your involvement with the Carlisle expedition, if I may ask?
What I said to you there was true. I gave them the briefing on the local customs, but Sir Aubrey Penhew was the main driving force there. Him and Gavigan together were the main driving force behind it. I was not given much of an opportunity to have a say in that, and that's really been the tone of it since Edward Gavigan has taken over the Brotherhood, and I want control back.
Where is Penhew then?
Oh, Penhew is beyond our reach. I'm sure you've read the papers.
Okay, skip doubt, but okay.
Gavigan, however, is very much within our reach. However, I find that I'm not able to confront him directly, which is why I require the use of third parties like yourselves.
I guess a logical question is where is Gavagon right now? Because we heard he's away.
Well, I sure resourceful people such as yourself would be able to locate him would be able to locate him quite easily. I understand you've already been to the Penhew Foundation this evening.
You have very good sources.
Indeed. Well, think it over, but as I say, if Gavigan is not dead by the 24th, then you and your friends' lives will be forfeit. And she goes, in fact, I can give you a, do not worry, your friends will not be too badly harmed. Your friends will not, how can I say this? Sorry, I'm just trying to think the best way to say this. I can give you a brief demonstration now if you wish to show how serious I am. And she steps up and walks over to the mirror, over to the desk, and she opens up the desk and she pulls out two vials made of sandstone. She opens up one of them, dips her finger in it. She's got like these long fingernails, dips her finger in it, and on the mirror she draws a line down, a circle at the bottom, and a line across an inverted angle. And as she does so, the mirror clouds over, and then when it clears, you see the faces of Tim Sullivan and Zoe Kepra outside keeping watch on Empire Spices. Zara Shafik puts her thing, that one. And so she opens up the vial. She opens up the vial, the second vial, and she dabs her finger and pulls out some black powder, and she draws the black powder over Tim's outline. And outside, Tim, you suddenly feel this smothering darkness like pressing against you. Tim, can you make me a sanity roll, please?
Yes. Damn it.
You can't spend luck on that one, I'm afraid. That one is. I need to look at the thing on here. One moment. That one is 1d8 sanity loss.
Oh!
3. That's fair enough, but and Zoe, you feel Tim. How does what Tim do? Would he shiver? Would he? How would he react?
Probably shivers and starts looking around because there's something not right here.
Are you okay, Tim?
Is it my imagination, or is it a bit colder than it should be for February.
No, it's about normal.
Zara then back in the lounge, Martin. Zara takes a palm and one of her fingers and just like lightly draws a fingernail across her palm. And Tim, can you make me a power roll, please?
Yes.
She looks at you. More resilient than I thought.
Okay, I think you've made me a point.
And then she turns away. Yep, so.
And I take it that Gavigan being imprisoned would not be adequate.
No. I require his life. Yes. That is all I have to say. If you wish to, you may be returned to your friends now. But do remember what I've said.
Yeah,
I do not joke around.
Yeah, I'm doubtful how get any more useful information at this point.
And she rings a bell, and the same heavy-set man that appears at the door. Oh, Edjo, please show our guest out, please. And Edjo leads you downstairs, through the shop, out to rejoin the others.
Just to go over to Tim's like, are you okay, Tim?
I don't know. I felt a strange coldness come over me.
She was doing something in there. Like she had this concoction that she used on the mirror to be able to see you two, and then did it.
Like a voodoo doll.
It was more. She drew an inverted ink on the mirror, so like with some stuff she had in a vial.
Very strange.
Yeah, that's him. Okay, so she basically said that either that if we don't kill Edward Gavigon before the day after the new moon, then she'll kill us.
Lovely.
Yeah,
Oh, terrific.
Yeah.
Do you know where he is?
I asked and she didn't say.
Maybe we need to go back to the Foundation tomorrow to find out where he's gone. The secretary seemed friendly enough.
Well, I guess if he hasn't noticed anything amiss, then maybe.
I'm assuming we locked the door behind us, like, again.
Well, yeah, I would have definitely done that.
I think that.
Can I have my pigeon back, please?
Yeah, here's the bag.
And I want to kind of just drop some, like, food in there for it.
I think that is a very good place to wrap up this session.
I think it is too.
So, thank you all very much for that. I really enjoyed that. There's so much there. This is like one of the key things in this chapter. Like, so much information there. Yeah, let's do our stars and wishes. We'll go the other way around. We'll start with Stanza.
Oh, there's a lot going on there. Wish is easy. I hope we can all be okay and available for next session. Stars, getting to break into Gavigan's office and discover everything there. And also that was a very interesting final encounter as well.
Robin.
So yeah, the stuff with Gadigan's office. I also liked capturing a pigeon. And you just being like, why? And I look forward to causing chaos with said pigeon.
Just
I'm
wait
going to
until
call
the
it-
new moon and then like unleash the pigeon on the cult meeting.
I'm going to call it Pudgy.
And wishes? Or is that nice?
That was my wish, to cause chaos
Okay.
with the pigeon.
Ryan.
I liked all the stuff at the Penhew Foundation. With the sarcophagus, I was really unsure. Knew it was fake, but wasn't sure if it was booby trapped or something. That's why I did not want to use my actual
Reasonable.
fingers.
Reasonable.
Surprised that Tim is the one who recognized Cthulhu, so I guess I had to come up with some
Don't worry
reason
about
that
it.
wishes that we're all here and that none of our characters die.
Yeah. For me, stars. I did enjoy the Zara Safik stuff at the end. That's quite good. I thought that was quite interesting. It's like one of those interesting ones where you're in a situation where there's not a lot you can do about it. Wishes again. Hope we're all together next time. And yeah, you found some really good information. I hope you'll be able to follow up on that next time. And with that, it only remains to say thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please do follow our YouTube channel and be able to see and hit the bell icon so you can see when these episodes go live. We have a Discord server, you're able to join us and chat about these games and all our games, and we will see you next time. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.